going to show you how to make a pie chart with the JMP software. Here's our problem. It's from section 2.2. It's problem 2.16. We've got a report findings from the 2008 Administration of College Senior Survey. Gave the following relative frequency distribution summarizing student responses to the question, if you could make your college choice over, would you still choose to enroll at your current college? You can see 44.7% said definitely yes, 37.3% said probably yes, and so on. Let's go ahead and use this information to make a pie chart. Okay, so I'm over here. I've got the data table in JMP, and I'm just going to go up here and click on Graph. Click on the Graph Builder icon. I want to go ahead and right over here on the left, left click my relative frequency variable, left click and hold, and drag that over to where the Y variable ought to go, and take my response variable, left click and hold, and drag the response variable over to the X-axis. Okay, and then I'm just going to come up here to the top and click on the icon that looks like a pie chart, and voila, you've got your pie chart. A couple of things you may be interested in doing now: changing the color of some of these sectors. I don't know if that's important to you or not. You can do that just by coming over here and right clicking on the color that you want to change. Highlight the fill color and then change the fill color to the color that you want. You may want to, this response label here, maybe we want to change the font, so right click there, left click on font. Maybe we want to bold that and make it larger. And the Y-axis label, maybe we want to get rid of that altogether. One way to do that would just be to right click on it and then left click on hide. You could also change the font color to white. I've tried that. It'd be good to get the percentages in here as well. So one thing to do is come over here to where it says label and change this from no label, left click, to label by value, or even better, label by percent of total. So another thing you might not have noticed, you can change this pie style to a ring. So instead of having a pie chart, you got a ring chart. Also, you can use a coxcomb. So there's your various options there. I'm trying to think about what else I can show you about a pie chart. If you want to make a copy of this and import it or paste it into your Word document, your Pages document, some other document, one way to do that is to export this graph as an image file type. To do that, you can just come up here to File and click on Save As, and I'm going to go ahead and save the file type as a PNG or a JPEG. They're both image file types. And so then now that that's saved, it's going to save like this. So honestly, I'm going to have to probably crop out this top here where it's got all these different graphs. I don't want that. But nevertheless, after I've got that done, I've got my graph. So and then I'm ready to paste that into my report or my Word document if I need to. Another thing you could do is you could change the ordering of the sectors on your pie chart. If, for example, you wanted the yes probably response sector, if you wanted that to be swapped with the green sector here, in other words, if you want to change the ordering of your categories, the way to do that is come back over to your data table and right click on response, and then move your cursor to where it is highlighting column properties, and then come over here and left click on value ordering. Left click on value ordering. That'll bring up this sub window here in value ordering. So what we want to do is swap the purple with the green. So that means I'm going to swap the roles of the two categories here. So I'm just going to grab or select the yes probably category and move that up. To see the change on the graph, I'm just going to click on apply, and you can see the change that made. It looks like it did make the change. The only thing is it changed colors on the category, but that's okay. And if you have to have this sector that is purple be green, why, you just change its color over here. So if you need to reorder these categories on your pie chart, all you do is reorder them over here and then click on apply to see the reordering take place. Okay. Another thing you might be interested in doing is putting an annotation on the graph, like maybe including your name or something. So one way to do that is come up to the tools menu here and left click on annotate. I'm going to just left click inside the graph here, and that'll drop a text box in, and I'll just write in here graph by Tim. And then what can I do to that text box? I can grab it and move it around. I can resize it. If I right click on it, you can see you can change the text color or the background color of that text box. You can change the font size and bold it. So I'll let you mess around with that and see what you can get done with that. So anyway, that's how you do it. That's how you make a pie chart with JMP software.